Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be talking about whether or not a handgun is more of a liability rather than a benefit. So stay tuned. Okay, so if you're watching this video, you obviously want to learn more about the benefits of it, but let's talk a little bit about the liabilities of this gun. Number one liability is that the media is going to screw you up about what guns are. They're going to tell you that guns are not safe. And what actually is, that is not true at all. Negligence is not safe. Negligence is what actually gets people into more trouble and gets them killed than anything. That's exactly how house fires start, by overloading a electrical outlet with like three super, they got like 13 plugs coming out of that thing. That's negligence. That's going to absolutely cause a huge house fire. Negligence also is about taking, your cell phone and texting during some heavy traffic. That's negligence. And that same negligence, that same practice that the people practice day in and day out, then they take that same negligence and they go and they buy a gun. What do you think is going to happen with that? It's only with negligent people that cause some severe problems. So let's talk about, the benefits of the gun. Number one benefit, there's three, is that this is a perfect force multiplier for protecting yourself. If there's a home invasion, you are going to want to have the chance of defending yourself rather than throwing pillows and tissue paper at him. You want to have something that is got more stopping power than a pillow that's going to protect you and protect your family. Number two reason is that community is just always strong. Like I have just gotten into this whole gun community, and I have learned that the people are just so into it. They're so into each other, and they have so much more respect for one another, and they truly have respect for So the number three benefit, this weapon actually cannot, well, it can, but it's putting food on the table. This actually is more designed for personal defense. You can put a deer down with this if you're a good shot. And you have to be a good shot because, firing a handgun actually takes a lot of practice. So those are the three major benefits and that one liability in there. So let's just talk about something that people don't really think about when they actually go into buying a handgun, and that's what happens after you have to use it in a self-defense situation. What happens when somebody breaks into another person's house and then they put shots on target to completely defuse the threat? Somebody's actually breaking it. Like if somebody is kicking the door down and they are putting all this force to get in there, and then they come in with guns, what are you gonna do? Some people, sadly, they say they flirt with the idea that they would just give up. Not me. I'm not doing that. I got people that I want to take care of. I gotta impact this. I really want to make an impact on this world, and I don't want to just give up on life. I don't want to give up on anything really. So you have the chance to defend yourself. You have the right to defend yourself. It's your life. So let's put some value behind it, right? You're that special. You should be more careful. So anyway, the aftermath. You put a body on the ground. The next thing that happens is that you call the police and that you tell them to send an ambulance, that an intruder came in, and then all of a sudden you absolutely had to put him down because your life was in jeopardy. So what happens? The police show up, and then they begin to ask you every single question in the book. Now, the majority of people, they'll tell them everything that their emotions are telling them. But this is what I did. Now, I haven't been through anything. If I ever had to use something like that, I bought some personal insurance to actually keep myself like protected. Like you have to have insurance for your car, your health. Healthcare is really, really important to everybody. But this insurance is really important if you're going to own a gun, because this actually gives you clear, direct instructions as to what to do if the event should happen that you have to put a thief down, a perpetrator down, and that breaks into your house, or whatever you have to do by the law. Okay. So what this stuff does is that it protects you. And not only that, they give you this card, and it has the most clearest instructions on what to do immediately after a deadly force encounter happens. Right here. First, call 911. After the police arrive, only say the following: this man tried to kill me. I'm willing to sign a complaint. There is his weapon. Those people saw the attack. Officer, I will cooperate 100%, but first I need to speak to my attorney. These people provide the attorney. This is a pro-gun attorney. They will provide money for bail, $2,500 up to $25,000. I went with the silver membership. They have $250,000 set aside so that it'll pay for the attorney, the court fees, all of that. It's absolutely critical. These are the things you have to think about aftermath. When I was looking at guns, I'm like, man, guns are cool. I wasn't thinking about that. I honestly wasn't, because I was new to, this wasn't recently, but this was back then, when I was first interested in guns. You have to think about these kind of things. Your life is important. You have a mission on this earth, and it's not to just be taken down like some, like some useless human being. You have value, and so other people have value too, and they are depending on you, and they need you. And there's much more benefit to being alive than being just killed by violent people. So anyway, it's a necessary evil, what it really is. But then they take care of everything. They know what to do. They know who to call. They know who to get in contact with. So this is called the United States, the USCCA, the United States Concealed Carry Association. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link in the description below. It's going to give you all the information that you need so that you can do a little research about whether or not you want to take the step and get yourself some insurance. I know that when I saw it, and I saw this ad, because what I was doing was I was doing research on guns on YouTube, and I saw this ad come right up, and then it just simply, it blew me away. It really did. I was like, if I'm going to get a gun, I really need to have the right kind of insurance in order to protect myself. Not only that, but USCCA will, cover you for the gun, because once your gun is actually taken in possession as evidence. So anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. Check it out for yourself. So go ahead, click on that link below, leave a comment, like this video. Your life matters, so you should absolutely protect it. My name is Ricky Burrows, and I encourage you to never fear anything. Take care, guys.